When the Cenozoic began, there were no deer, antelope, giraffes, horses, rhinos, etc. These hoofed animals, which we divide into the even-toed artiodactyls and the odd number of toed perissodactyls, these evolved slowly over the course of the Cenozoic. When the Cenozoic began, the ancestors of these hoofed animals, a group known as the condylars, were quite common, but they were very primitive herbivorous mammals. From early members of the artiodactyls and perissodactyls, which were very generalized, then evolved these diverse groups. And in addition to the groups which we still have alive today, there was a great diversity of forms, including one group which was actually very large predators, which could have skulls 3 feet long, very small deer with large canines, giant giraffe-like camels, and a great diversity of camels, giraffes which had short necks but which were elephant-sized or could possess a diversity of horns, giant pigs, and the Irish elk with their huge antlers. Among those with an odd number of toes, the perissodactyls, there was a great diversity in the early rhinos, from hornless forms to ones with shaggy coats adapted for the Ice Age winters, to giant rhinos which could stand more than 20 feet tall at the shoulder. When the Cenozoic began, there were no horses. However, a small group of animals which had teeth adapted for browsing on leaves and multiple toes slowly became larger, experienced a reduction in the toe size so that the lateral toes became smaller and the central toes became larger, until ultimately from a diversity of 3-toed horses evolved the 1-toed horses which we possess today. The ancestors of the first whales were also descendants from these condylars. The first whales still possessed arms and legs and would have been able to go out onto land. And then over time during the Cenozoic, these ancestral whales slowly became adapted for life in the oceans and evolved into the whales we know today.